So I've been using these things for a couple of days right now. I fell off of a mountain bike. That is what that thing is right there. I know you're all wondering about it. There's a few things really awesome about these that I want to say because they are not just normal earbuds. These earbuds right here, it has it's almost like the Apple Pods where you get and you can switch this between 3 different modes. You can go into like what they call I forget what the exact, how many features this has. This should explain it to you. Like, we got an encyclopedia of features. Like, these things are crazy what they can do. Now, as far as sound quality goes, absolutely amazing. Sound quality is incredible. But the really cool thing about this is that some of these headsets have this like combination of where you can hear everything that's going on outside, but then you can also hear everything that's like actually playing back on the earbuds. But they also have this option where if you're listening to music and you see somebody like wanting to talk to you and you pause it, it changes from putting the audio from your phone or whatever it is you're like playing music or movie from, and then it switches into like real life to where like it's bringing in the audio from like other people. Now I'm curious to whether or not they update these to get that like live translation thing, but that they don't have that for now. That would be really cool if they did though. Real quick, just wanted to say that if you would like a PC from me, my Facebook business page is linked down in the description below. I do not charge you anything other than the cost of parts, which I do in fact give you a full list of everything with the final cost before I order it all with my own money. You do not pay me anything until you see the video, the performance, the benchmarks, and all of that kind of stuff. So again, link down in the description below. So they have this music mode, they have this combination of like everything, like always, like you got your music and everything, like you can hear. It's kind of, I personally don't really like it because you can hear the wind, or if you got a fan going. If it's not like dead silent, then you're going to be able to hear everything going on around you and not necessarily the music. I can definitely see this being very useful for people that live in a city or something. But the mode that I like personally is the one where if you have something playing back from these, it cancels out everything until you pause it. And then when there's nothing playing back through these, it switches to this like little speaker right here. And then it brings in all the audio from everything else. Now, the only con about these is that, have you ever had a pair of headset where when it's windy out, you can kind of hear the wind breeze going by you? You can to a certain, like if you're on a mountain bike, that's where it's going to be pretty obnoxious and not like be able to do it. If you're walking outside, you're not going to have a problem with this. If you're running outside, you are going to be able to hear that like wind flow. And the reason, I'm guessing at least, that happens is because you can see that this is a sharp edge, like how there's not really, it doesn't have that aerodynamic for the air to like just flow. So it's hitting the sharp edge and it's like it's smashing off of that rather than flowing around it. So that's really the only feedback about these earbuds that I have for the company, is if they can find a way to like round this so that when you're walking outside or running outside, if you're riding a bike or running outside, unless it's just really windy out, you're not going to notice this with walking. That's really the only thing that I could say they should update. That's really it. But overall, man, I highly recommend these. The case is, I don't really like the way they did the case. I get really confused, but at the same time, it's kind of like, how else are you supposed to do the case? It's going to take you a couple of seconds. Maybe you'll get used to it, but these things are awesome. I really I love these things. It's so cool that you get that ability to like mix everything, or just have everything blocked, or have that like whatever that where it's playing something, as soon as you pause it, it like takes it away. These are very cool. I've never used a pair of it, and the audio sounds good, like as far as like podcasts and music go. I'll be honest, I haven't watched a movie, but I mean, I'm guessing if you watch or listen to a podcast and watch a movie or play video games, there's not really going to be much of a difference when you're watching a movie. They have more than enough bass. It doesn't have that like muffled that muffled I think you guys know what I'm talking about. It doesn't have that like bass cranked all the way up and then it's like muffled. Like it actually has like true bass. Like you can, like the bass that comes from this is what is the bass that's supposed to be coming out of the music, the bass that's supposed to be coming through the video game, and it's like natural. It's not like they took the equalizer, cranked up the bass, and now everything else is all distorted. Like they sound very, very good. I know I keep praising it, but they really are. They blew me away. So it really just comes down to that edge. That's really the only feedback for this company, is to just like have, so that the wind doesn't blow. But that is it, my friends.